Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a massive shopping haul. Earlier this week, me and Ben went to Costco, which I absolutely love going to, but we don't actually have a membership. Both of our parents do, so the only times we can really go is with them. So the last time we went, I think, was about 6 months ago, so we had loads of things on our list to get. I think we spent about £100, and Ben's obviously got his things at his house. I honestly love Costco. I wish I could go there every single week. And then yesterday, me and my friend Erin went to Kingston. There were a few bits on my list that I wanted to pick up, and of course we had to look around the shops, and I brought a lot of clothes as well. So I'm going to start off with the things from Costco. So the first things that were on my list were protein bars. I'm not really fussy with what protein bars I get, but my favourites are the Trek Biscoff protein bars, which I did find. So these were $9.99 and you get 16. So it works out to be about 60p per bar, which I think is a really good deal, considering the Sainsbury's local that I normally go to get these, they have them for like $1.80. Ben prefers the grenade bars, so I think he got the Oreo ones, which are normally a bit more pricey, so I think they were £15 for those. And then he also got 1 pack of the grenade protein shakes, which were $12.99, and then a pack of the Mars drinks as well, which were $7.99. The next thing I got, and I was in desperate need of, is a massive bag of flaxseed. I love flaxseed. I literally use it every single day in my porridge. You can put it in smoothies. I also put it in my yogurt bowls sometimes. And as you can see, it is massive. It's literally probably going to last me for months. It is 1 kilogram and this was £7.99. Next, something that I saw, which you can get anywhere obviously, is Greek yogurt. But it was £3.50 for a 1 kilogram tub. I normally go for the Fire yogurt, but this one is obviously a lot cheaper and, in my opinion, exactly the same. So I'll be having plenty of yogurt bowls using this. We also got a 30 pack of Diet Coke. If you know me, you know I love Diet Coke, and they were only £12.79. In my local Sainsbury's, you literally get 8 for about £5.50. So it was such a great deal. I wish I got more. Now, going on to the things that weren't on our list, they were just a bit random, but we saw them and we thought we would try. One was this chicken dipping sauce. Now, I saw this and loads of people were buying it, and I instantly thought Chick-fil-A sauce. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks the exact same colour and it kind of just looks like a rip-off version of the Chick-fil-A sauce. I couldn't find any of the actual sauce. I guess it just wasn't in the Costco that I went to. But I did see this and it was £3.50, which again, I think is a pretty good deal, and I am really excited to try this. Another random thing I got was this 1 kilogram bag of assorted eggs. There's basically just loads of the mini chocolate eggs. This year we're doing an Easter egg hunt for our nephew, so I just thought they were really handy. They were £11.50 I believe, and it's so much cheaper than just buying the individual ones in the shops. And then another random thing I got were flumps. I love flumps. I could eat this entire tub. Honestly, they're my favourite sweets. These were £3.99 and it's super random, but I honestly saw them and I needed them. This is really weird and loads of people judge me for this, but the key for the best tasting marshmallows is letting them go stale. I know that sounds disgusting, and I don't mean stale as in rock solid, but just a bit tough. It's a game changer. They're so good. There's this girl on TikTok who has these Peeps, which I think are just marshmallows in the US, and she lets them go stale and she does like taste tests, and that's what I like. That is the consistency that I like my marshmallows to be. And then the last thing I got, but it was actually the first thing that I picked up when I went in there, were these cookie cups. Now, I have seen these on TikTok and supposedly they are meant to taste like Biscoff. So these are cookie butter mousse cups with cookie crumbs and spread. So I'm so excited to try these. They were $6.99 and I think you get 6 in there, but they just look so delicious. I'm gonna definitely try these tonight. And that is everything we got from Costco. As I said, super random. A lot of the things on our list we actually couldn't find. And one of the underrated things about Costco is their clothing. Last year I got a hunter fleece from there, and I do have to stop myself because everything's just really cute. A lot of it was winter stuff though, so I kind of had to step back because it is getting a bit warmer. Anyway, moving on to what I got at Kingston yesterday. As I said, there were a few things on my list, but the majority of the things I didn't plan to get. Starting with the things that I knew I was going to get were these face masks. There's a new shop in Kingston called Pure Soul. I believe it's like a Korean skincare shop. And at the moment my skin has been really dry. I think it's a mixture of the cream that was prescribed for my acne. It's just really drying out my face. So I asked them which face masks were best for dry skin, and they suggested the Biodance Real Deep Mask. I have tried the pink one of this, the one that you leave on overnight, or I think it's like minimum 4 hours, so I just left it on overnight and it made my skin feel amazing. But apparently this one is even better for if you have dry skin. And then the other one is a brand called Abib, which I've never heard of before, but it's a collagen gel mask and it's like the jelly material, so I'm excited to try these. Okay, moving on to clothing. This is where things got a bit out of hand and I basically brought a lot of clothes. But starting with ZARA, I always jinx myself when I go into ZARA because I make it around the whole shop and I say to myself, oh my god, I haven't brought anything. And then I see stuff right at the last minute. It wasn't even that long ago I did a big haul in ZARA in Barcelona because their clothes were so nice. But thinking about summer clothes, I had to get this skirt. It's actually a skirt. So as you can see, it's shorts at the back and then it crosses over to make a little skirt. I think this was so sweet. And then on the model that it was on, it was paired with this top as well, which I just think goes so nicely with it. But it's just buttoned down in the middle and it's got this really nice thick ribbed material to it. And I was just thinking I could wear that with the skirt, but also I think it would be perfect for like work and other occasions. The skirt was £26.99 and the top was £19.99. Okay, moving on, we also went into Bershka. There were so many nice things in Bershka. Honestly, I could have brought the whole shop and there were so many things that I was literally holding on to and I had to put them back because they were just too expensive. But the shop at the moment has the nicest clothes, so I couldn't go in there and not buy anything. The first thing I got I thought would be perfect for the gym or Pilates. I saw a girl in the gym wearing one of these the other day. By the way, their gym stuff at the moment is to die for. So I just got this little cardigan thing. I don't actually know what it's called, like a sarong? No, I don't think that's the name for it. I don't know, I'll put the name up of what it actually is on screen. But it's just this cover up and it ties up at the bottom. It's a really nice white colour. There were these gorgeous shorts that went with this. They weren't the same colour, they were like a butter yellow, and then the butter yellow jacket to go with it. I was so close to getting this cardigan, but it was £40 and I honestly just couldn't justify it. If I would have seen it a couple months ago, I probably would have got it, but now it is getting warmer, I just didn't think that I would be wearing it as much. I'm glad I ended up getting this. That was £22.99 by the way. And then something else that I got, which is honestly not my vibe at all, but I always see these tops and I always think I should get it. So this time I did. This is just a Brazil top. It is £15.99. I think the colour is just gorgeous. Really nice material, and I think in the summer it will just go nice with any shorts, linen bottoms, literally anything, skirts. So I'm happy I got that. Again, bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm sure I'll be able to pair it with many things. And then I went into Primark because for the crossbody thing that I got from Bershka, I don't actually have any white sports bras that will go with it. I have like trousers that will pair nicely, but no sports bras. So I just went into Primark and got a 3-pack of their wireless bras. So I got a black one, a grey one, and this white one as well. They are padded, which I don't normally go for, but you can take the padding out, so I guess I'll just have to see what feels right, and these were £12. So that is everything that I got shopping this past week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and also subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!